in the street of Abuja. He has also put his strong
kidnapping. We are talking about the causes of crime.
Only in the federal legislative list.
The rapid response team that will always delve into action if at all there is any issue, happening.
If you go to other countries, they are paying them a lot. But Nigeria, they are paying them in low currency.
This is Street Camera on Landslide News. I am Pelumi Amos. And today we'll be asking the people of Abuja what they think Wike should do about the one chance and kidnapping situation in Abuja.
The solutions I will prefer three. Community policing should be introduced. Security is every man's business. Citizens should be collaborated to enhance police effectiveness. Secondly, financing. Can you imagine that an average divisional police officer finances his division? No interest. Buying of fuel are not catered. Common buying of fuel is not catered for by the government. They source for money from nowhere to run the divisions. There should be proper financing. An average divisional police officer, where the real police job is, should have quarterly impress or even monthly impress to cater for the station. Thirdly, there have been serious clamor for state policing. Leaving everything to policing only in the federal legislative list is not bringing home the desired result. The constitution should be amended to allow state policing. With state policing, taking into consideration the fact that state governors may take undue advantage of that, but notwithstanding, the advantages outweighs the disadvantage. There should be state policing. With state policing, police is decentralized, and it will go a long way in enhancing security in Nigeria and FCT in particular.
Okay, thank you very much.
As far as I'm concerned, Wike is a pragmatic leader that I have seen him in several areas in Abuja that he has been trying to do what is good for the citizenship in Abuja. That he has done so many good things which I can acknowledge that he has done so marvelously well, like the Use light and all the traffic surrounding light that are supposed to totally eradicate the insecurity in the street of Abuja. He has also put his strong force on ground to track the one chance men that be in Abuja. Wike is a pragmatic leader, as I've said. He has done so very well in Abuja, as I've seen to my own belief. He has been a good man since he came to Abuja. Abuja has received rest, security otherwise.
All this thing is just because of the suffering that Nigeria they are doing and the work of in respect of the government. Government take everything common. Government suffer people a lot. So that is why you see people in Nigeria, they are not satisfied and they are not looking okay. Because government have to do something for people to achieve what they did to achieve. Because some people in Nigeria, they are suffering because of the payment and the hard work. If you go to other countries, they are paying them a lot. But Nigeria, they are paying them in low currency and they are also deceiving the workers. Because what they are able to do, Lambanese come to Nigeria, they pay them in millions. Nigeria, you work, they pay you in thousands. See, that is not a property good like that. It's still suffering. So that is what brings all these thefts and kidnapping. Even me, many things have happened to me when I come to Abuja. Kidnapping, stealing phones, even injuries, many things. That's why I can stay here and talk.
That's the issue of security. And it's a thing that I expect the Honorable Minister should reinforce our security in such a way that we'll have more, CCTV camera in the street of Abuja. The security team will be able to see what is happening on every street, and that even with that, we should also have a rapid response team, that will always delve into action if at all there is any issue, happening. That's my point.
To me, when we talk about insecurity, there are a lot of things that cause insecurity. So we should tackle it from the grassroots. What I mean by that is that what led to insecurity? What led to this? What led to one chance? What led to kidnapping? When we are talking about the causes of crime, we talk about so many things. For instance, poverty level, unemployment, education. So if the poverty level in the country is too much, the gap between the rich and the poor is so much. So for Wike, what he should do, he should try and create maybe employment. When you are employed, you don't have time to think about social vices, to think about kidnapping, think about when you are employed. Take for instance, I'm employed. I don't have the time to go and be thinking I want to kidnap somebody for money or this thing. Then if you are educated also, though we may have people that are educated that are into crime because they don't have employment, they are not gainfully employed. But if employment is there and people, then the poverty level is decreased, the gap between the rich and the poor is minimized, I can say more than that. But let Wike talk on unemployment first. Try to make education accessible to all. When you make education, mostly the poor men, let education be accessible. When education is accessible, you can think of those times, gone are those days when education is free. But now, if you don't have the money, you can't go. The poor masses is hardly, so if you want to be educated, you need to go extra mile. If you don't have the means, you are not employed, your father are not employed, you don't have money and you want to educate yourself, you need to go extra mile. But if the education is accessible to people, to masses, I think the level of insecurity in the state will be controlled. If they are getting employed, the level of insecurity in the state will be minimized.
That's the current situation. I felt it's very, very simple. If only the security agents are serious in carrying out their duties diligently. First, anyway, security is everybody's business. You understand? That is one. Two, our security agents need to be very, very serious in handling their situation. This one chance issue has become something which people are finding it difficult now to comprehend. I want to believe that at least the security people should put some certain measures in place, like all this one chance issue, especially all these unpainted taxis and the rest. They should force them to get their taxis painted if they really want to start carrying out the passengers. If they want to start carrying out passengers, then it's as simple as that. Let them register to the appropriate authority and then get their taxis painted with numbers inclusive and the rest. I think that is what I feel should be done.
Thank you.
As of now, insecurity is a very pressing and persistent issue, especially in this country, and as a matter of fact, in Abuja. And what the government can do about insecurity, honestly, is just making sure every taxi or public drivers should be registered by the government, because we have a lot of people that pick up people by the road, one chance, that's what it's called, and we can't be too careful about things like that. And as much as we should look up to the government for things like that, we should, as citizens, we should also be careful, and we should be prayerful about things like that. Honestly, you can't be too careful about insecurity, especially when it comes to this one chance of a thing. We just need to be very, very careful. That's just it.
Okay, everyone, we've heard it from Nigerians what Wike should do about the current situation of kidnap and one chance in Abuja. This is still Street Camera on Landslide News.